Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone doing? Right, let's get this shared out. Hmm. Hey, Shawnee, you right, sweet? Oh, out of breath. Oh, writing my book at the minute. I'm all right, my darling. Oh, I look very pale today, though. My makeup's not gone quite right. So I think because I'm late, most people ain't joined. I was only a minute late. No, I think it's because I was late. Last week's was busy. Last week was really busy on here. Yeah, I was only a minute late. So if you want a question, just ask, my lovelies, and I will do one card. Hello, how are you, Michael? Do you know one thing I love about doing these though is I don't know who's going to come in, and unlike other places like TikTok, etc., I can't research people, and I can prove that I can't research people because obviously there's a massive thing. Hey, Hev, there's a massive thing at the minute about mediums and clairvoyants researching people before they do a reading at the minute. And I can promise that's one thing that I don't do. And I'm saying that because of the fact I know people watch these just to try and catch people out. And it's really actually hard to be able to do here on YouTube compared to other places. And it's one thing I do love. I do love that. So ask your questions. Well, even if you want just a chat, it's fine. We can have a chat. How are you, Hev? Have Aren't you meant to be signing today, or have you already signed? Not a problem, my darling. I am good. I am good, beautiful. Oh, I need photos. Hey, Emma. I need photos. I need photos. Hey, Stacey. I'm so excited for you, beautiful. I feel so sad. Honestly, so happy for you, beaut. And remember, you will make it what you want to make it. All right? Just don't forget that. Ooh. I'm so sad, but I'm so happy for her. I am going to be adding an extra live, guys, to YouTube. Obviously, it won't be going this Saturday because I am at Bonnygarth in Wales on Saturday as a clairvoyant. So I'm not there actually as investigating. I'm there as a clairvoyant. Excited. Of course, sweet. That is playing up again, isn't it, Stace? Thank you. Oh, the Empress. All right. Hold yourself high, my darling. Hold yourself high. Act like you're ruling the world. That is different. Could be the music, yeah. So yeah. General for Emma, please. So we're getting sort of the same as yesterday still, sweet. You're doing a bit better today. You are sort of seeing the stuff that you should be seeing. But you've still got that sort of darkness there on the undermath, is what I'm going to say. All right. So it's sort of, you are doing better than what you were yesterday. That is huge. I don't know if I have still here. Man, have it's huge. Oh, outside sheds, love it. I'm giggling. I think you know what I'm giggling at. You'll get it done. You'll get it done, beautiful. It's well decorated as well already. That's unusual. It looks like a brand new bathroom. Love it. Absolutely love. I'm so glad you got an old school one as well. Yeah. Oh, sweet. When are we getting our herb patches? Exactly. You'll figure it all out, gorgeous. You really will. Love it. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Honestly. Yes, there's 50% off tarot at the minute. So it starts at £2.50 on the website, or on Calendly, it starts at £5. In it, loads of space. Honestly, truly deserve it, Butte. I remember saying to you, it's definitely going to be September. Yes, sweet. He has no choice. He's got nowhere else to go. So he has no choice. So yes. All right. Yes. I know. I love it when my predictions come correct. I love it. And I love it for you. More than anything, I love it for you. You truly deserve this. And I bet it's such a weight off your shoulders. Are you moving in today? Yeah, he's got nowhere else to go, sweetheart. And I want to say that's because he's a bit of a softie. It's not really his own doing. Oh, honor. Oh, I love it. Oh, I'm so pleased for you, beautiful. Honestly, truly deserved. Not that I could feel of. An old man has passed in there that I could feel of. But that was years ago. So I could feel the passing of there. But nothing like negative or anything. I think you can feel that as well. It's actually quite a clear space. But his energy is still there from where he passed in there. It's not actually a spirit. It's just his energy. So it's residual energy. Pleasure. It's so well looked after as well, which is awesome. More than welcome, sweetheart. You know that. Honestly, I'm here for all of you. Not just one, not just two. I am here as much as I can be for all of you. Blimey, last week we had like 30 people in. What's going on? It's quiet today. So you're more welcome to ask questions, not just about if you want a one tarot reading, but about in general. Obviously, last night, BG got out of me what I see predicted for the world, sadly. Not that much of a positive thing. I hold my hands up, sadly. This is something I've spoke about a couple of times. I don't, Lee Harris has spoke about a couple of times as well and stuff. If you are watching and you want people for a podcast to come on and do tarot, etc., let me know. I am more than welcoming that. I'm doing one in the morning. I know you guys won't be able to join. You'll watch most likely after. But next week I'm doing one at 1 in the morning, guys. I also have, as it says, 50% off all tarot, etc. So yeah, it's crazy. Back at the old bank as well next month, in a couple of weeks. Of course you can, my sweet. I don't put any rules on tarot anymore. Gave up with it. Tell you one thing I really want to do is I want to learn Saja. So I've got the Lovers card. So it's really weird, but what I have down here is like a crack, and I'm seeing just the dark bit. So I've got the Lovers card. They won't exactly decide on a finding of fact. They are going on the facts they've already got. So they are going to go on that, sweet. There is one, I think it's his. I think that's the problem. Yeah. He's going to have to, if he wants to change the outcome, he's got to provide evidence on you being lovers all the time. He's got to provide evidence, extra evidence from what you're saying. He's got to provide it. He's going to struggle to provide that, and he is. But that is what they're going to ask for. All right. It's his solicitor pushing forward for that, for the finding of fact. Yeah. And when you ask that question, I get the same card, sweet, still. They've literally just fell out. Same card still, that he won't be able to find it. He's going to end up the one feeling betrayed. And stuff, which obviously you were the one, let's be honest. I know, sweetheart. I'm going to ask another question for you, Hev. Is that okay? I think by the answer you're going to know what I've asked, because I don't want to put it out there. Oh, I can feel your chakra on this question. Okay. I know, sweet. Right, okay. He is going to win access. All right. So he is going to win access. Okay. You will only ever see from afar. You will only ever see from afar. Okay. This will cause you to get a bit wrapped up, which we know that, sweetheart. All right. And it'll all be through contact centers. Will it be safe and protected? Oh, good question. Yeah. And he will not find. All right. But that fear of betrayal is going to be the hardest part for you. More than welcome, my sweet. More than welcome. I know they're the main questions you've got. I'm glad they made sense to you, because everyone's supposed to be watching that thinking, what the hell? What? So I will also add here, I'm going to do a bit of advertising. I do events, guys. So as I was saying about Bonnie Graph, I'm going there as an event, as a clairvoyant. So what happens at these events? So let me explain. So if it is a wedding, if you've got the certain amount of guests, let's say 300 guests, I do it on an average of 100 guests, because obviously it's a lot of people to deal with. So what I do is £25 per head. So it is expensive. It's £25 per head, and that is up to, at the minute where I live, I will be moving soon, and that is up to 25 miles around us. Please note, the reason why I do this is because I will then have to, obviously I won't be able to do as many people during the week, etc. They all get full readings. I'm there most of the night as well. And stuff like that. So I do that. I set up a booth, etc. I also do parties, again, £25 a head. So I also do parties. I also do I do quite a bit, actually. I also do where I go and help people on paranormal investigations. That again varies very much on the place, as well as the where it is, etc. So I just wanted to explain that, because that is on my website. I just don't feel I explain it very, very well. I know it is beautiful, and that's why I asked them questions. That is why I asked, because I thought you needed that. There's a lot of movement out front of my house. So yeah, so I do a lot. I also do a lot Zoom reading. So I class them as face to face. Yes and no. I knew this was going to come out. Yes and no. He has a lot of good qualities, and he does, but there's a lot of trauma in his background, which he's not yet over, which is going to cause a lot of issues for you, sweet, because of the fact that you want to move forward. Some of the stuff that he will need to speak to you about can be triggering. So yes and no. And as well as that, one of the mothers of his children's a bit of a likes to throw everything he's done in his face. Even though some of it is wrong, what he's done, but he's trying to grow as a person and trying to move forward. So it's sort of very, very difficult for him. So yes and no. He's going to bring a lot of positivity out on you, but also a lot of negative. My husband just come up the stairs. That's unusual. He usually stays downstairs. You're more than welcome, sweet. More than welcome. So for people wondering how come I'm answering questions when they're not in the comments, if you rewatch this is because of the fact that some of the girls message me on WhatsApp. So some of them message me on WhatsApp. So that is why. More than welcome, my sweetie. How far back does your surname go? Well, your surname can't go any further back, too far back, because surnames weren't a thing until the 1600s for poor people. Stacey, will you find the right person for you? You're too wrapped up in your own needs at the minute, sweet. Okay, so you're too wrapped up in your own needs at the moment. Due to this, you won't find the right person, because it is a lot about just finding someone to comfort you, to be there on a night at the moment. So because of that, you won't find the right person. You need to sort of realize, sort of get out of the head frame of that sort of thing, because you're finding a lot of snakes. So you do need to be careful of that at the minute, sweetheart. But you will find them one day, I'm sure. I hope. But the energy on it at the minute is that one. You're welcome, my lovely. Yes, take things slow, sweetheart. As slow as you need. He will push for faster just because of the fact he needs somewhere to live. So he will push for faster for that. He's desperate to get out of that house. but you do need to take things slow. Mm. You're welcome, my lovely. Yeah, exactly, my sweet, exactly. Is it 1600s? When did surnames come about? Oh, it was the 10th to 14th. You're more than welcome, my sweet. Oh, I actually had a giggle yesterday. So someone put up this video and he was talking about Britain's history in the last 1500 years. Well, yeah, he said Britain and he said England's history in the last 50. All right, Butte. Hope he's all right. Let me know, won't you? So basically, yeah. So we were talking about history and he was putting up a video about that. And I went, England wasn't even England 1500 years ago. And someone they put to me, he's not just talking about England. England isn't the only place. He's talking about Britain. And I was like, well, I can't speak for Wales. And I went on a massive rant and educated him. And yeah, I got no comment back. I got really upset about that. Really upset. I was like, come on. I like being a history buff. I like educating people. Whether it's history, scientific, whatever it is, spiritual. I'm weird. I'm just chatting to myself because I'm not used to this being this quiet. There's a reason I was known as Little Miss Know-It-All. Holiday. No one's ever stupid for not knowing. No one is. It's when you try to, I know it sounds weird, it's when you try to act smart and people can prove it, but you won't move on your thing. I've had it before. I've had it. I remember with who was it? One of the girls on my podcast. I can remember more or less arguing with her about a point, and she proved it to me, and I was like, "Shit, I've got to walk away. I've got to walk away here. She's proved it to me." If you can prove it to me that my thoughts are incorrect, I'll walk away. I will walk away. If you can prove, do you know what I mean? Hi, Christine. Can I have a card? General for Christine, please. Christine. General for Christine. Well, I won't walk away. I'll let you educate me more. I need to word that correctly. Oh, you found a loyal one. You have found a loyal one, sweet. All right, starting new. Them roses are rosing. Loving that. Everything's going quite well for you at the minute, sweet. All right. I can see you're still concentrating on a few things, which obviously is grief, which we know, darling. The white rose is out to me massively. But things are looking good. You're having signs of a lot of good things going for you at the minute as well. So absolutely. Hi, Ruby. Absolutely brilliant is going on for you. Honestly, absolutely brilliant. Honestly, Hev, I'm a nightmare. I'm like, if you can educate me, educate me. It's why I watch a lot of Dr. Miriam. Miriam, I sit there and I watch her and I'm like, this girl was an actress. I watched her since I was like 10 years old on TV. And she is so smart. And that's the thing. This is why I stay stanced on not everyone can be a medium or read tarot. I stay on that stance. And the reason I stay on that stance, my lovely, and I will admit this to anyone, is because of the fact I have met people who have tried to become mediums and have got a dark thing with them. I have met people who have tried to become mediums or witches and they've just not managed it, you know. And this is the thing, you can educate me. If you got me, oh, she is so smart. Have you watched her, Hev? Like, I know I've sent you all a couple of videos. Honestly, I sit mesmerized by her videos. You know, educate me. If you can change my stance, I'll never forget Colour Witch. Oh, watch it. The full podcast, have it on in the background. General thought, drama high. Ooh. Are you starting a new job? There's something new about financial, which is going to be big around you, sweetheart, at the minute. All right. You need to keep an eye out on it, though, because I do feel like you may miss it if you're not careful. The other issue you've got, sweet, is you allow your emotions to sink you. Okay. You allow yourself to get overwhelmed by your emotions, etc. This is actually what's causing your issues more than anything. Okay. Ooh. And you have these up down effects. All right. So you're going to get this new financial thing in, which is going to be absolutely amazing. I can see it coming in. But the problem is these hill effects that you get are going to affect that. All right. So you need to sort of start trying to control your emotions a bit more, darling. Ooh. Ruby, you need to do some meditation and concentrate on your solar plex. All right. I can feel them butterflies, beautiful girl. I can feel them butterflies. Weirdly enough, I got sun as well. He will contact you, sweet. He will contact you. The problem is with this, is what I can see, my darling, okay, is you close your eyes. You sort of won't see. Find one that concentrates on your yellow chakra, sweetheart. You're good at meditation. You're absolutely brilliant at it. All right. The reason why I'm trying to be nicey here. The reason why, sweet, you close your eyes to the fact his beliefs are very different to yours. He's struggling with that. All right. So he is struggling with the belief thing. the belief part of it. You know, Apollo's calling you, don't you? You can feel it. The sun's calling you. And that's the reason why he doesn't understand this spiritual side you're going through. He doesn't understand it at all. He's not a judgy person. He wants to understand it, etc. But you close your eyes to it, and that he is that way about it. So even though he will contact you and you'll have contact, it is just a fact he's struggling with that. He's really struggling, more than he's letting on. You're more than welcome, sweet. Thank you. Don't you make me blush. Even under all my makeup, you can see I'm going red. Oh. Honestly, I love what I do. I love the guidance I can give people. Just reassure him that he doesn't have to be part of it. My husband didn't believe in my gift 100%. He just said, I'm weird. Amy's weird. She knows stuff. For many, many years. He does love you. He loves how outgoing you are. He loves the fact you both can sit in a cafe and have a giggle. He loves that. He finds you hilarious, by the way. He finds you really funny. But it is just, he feels you're going a bit too deep into the spiritual. That is his major issue. He feels you're going too deep in it. I think he's worried about changing you. The weird part, yeah. Oh, that brings back memories before my husband believed. Oh, the weird part, yeah. Oh, thank you for that, really. I needed that giggle. Oh. Hey, Danny. You enjoying your holiday, Butte? I forgot about that. It's why I call myself a weirdo to everyone. I don't care who hears it. Because someone is not screaming, that is my husband's ringtone. Look at her. She come on just to show off to us. I'm joking, sweet. Good. You deserve it, beautiful. Yeah, but that is the reason why my husband calls it the weird part as well. He's like, yeah, she's weird. She knows stuff she shouldn't know. Stuff like, we were stood with his friend one day and I says, answer the phone. Whatever you do, answer the phone when he rings at 2:00. Sadly, he didn't. Sadly, his friend passed. His friend come round the next day and he went, how did you know? And I just looked at him and went, I don't know. I just know. I just know. It's weird. Isn't it, Heb? Heb's a weirdo too. We like the weirdness. We love the weirdness. Love it. Can I just say I've been waiting for this to happen? I have been. So the Wheel of Fortune, there's some benefits, there's some non-benefits with it. All right, sweet. So some benefits. It's going to be a gamble. Very much a gamble. All right. The benefits are mental health, you'll do better. So the benefits are mental health, you'll do better, you'll get along better, etc., because you haven't got that pressure, and someone disagreeing with every decision you make 24/7. So you will get on better, but there's also the benefits of the extra help when you need it. So it's sort of like, which one do you take? Um, so it's like the extra help, you're actually in exactly the same situation I was. And I admit I cut and walk and I am doing so much better mentally now. Makes me anxious actually of moving back to Cambridgeshire. But yeah, so it's sort of like you need to decide if it's a positive thing or non-positive thing. Do you want your mental health to be better or do you need to help with the kids? So it's sort of like them decisions. Even though for the first 6 months, I will warn you, it will be hell because you'll be the bad person to everyone. More than welcome. Go have fun. All right. You enjoy. Beautiful. You enjoy that beautiful house of yours. I ain't got long left anyway. I've only got 10 minutes left. That's where I was. I wasn't getting as much help from them anymore. And mentally, I just couldn't do it. So I completely understand what you're going through. Walk away, to keep you from going insane. Walk away, walk away. And then you can laugh every day. Sorry, that is what our house is like, by the way. Everything's a song. Can tell I follow Apollon, can't you, and worship Apollon. Nah, I get it, sweet. I get it so bad. The trouble is, I was I am the favourite still. I cannot deny this. I'm still my nana's favourite. But the fact she allows the others to pick on me and say stuff purely because of the fact to keep peace. And she thinks the fact that I get more love from her, etc., it's okay. It's just like, no, it's not. She don't since my granddad passed, she doesn't criticize me as much. Like, she is a different person since my granddad passed. Like, she's really like understanding. She's more understanding, etc. But yeah, it is hard to deal with. Very hard, especially when they're constantly putting you down as a mum. Like, the one thing I always thought I was good at was being a mum, and they would constantly put me down. And that's not what you need. It's not what your kids need to hear. Oh, see, they do that to one of mine, and I tell them how it is. They don't like that. See, my family don't like me because I do. The side you see, they see the opposite. I'm going to hold my hands up to something here. So one day, my middle, being my middle, you know what middle children are like. We had this giant beanbag. I bloody loved the thing. Giant beanbag. She realised it unzipped. She unzipped it. She was only 4 at the time. Unzipped it and she threw the beans everywhere. And I mean, absolute everywhere. We were picking them up 7 months later. Literally threw them everywhere. we walked in, and literally we walked in at the right time. He was calling her a CUNT, everything. And literally, fortunately for my grandfather, one of my uncles was there. I literally flew at him. Literally flew at him, went into full rage, went to go for him. But she was always, I don't know why they think it's okay. I don't know. But he was always calling her fat, saying that she was stupid. All the stuff he said to me, she also got. And I don't know why they think it's okay. I don't know why. And then he said, and then my youngest is a mummy's girl. Like, she was 24/7 with me and my husband, like, all the time. It was to the point my husband had to drop her off at school, because if I dropped her off, she wouldn't leave me. And literally, we one day, I remember with her, like, he was saying, "Oh, look, she's getting a chubby belly. Oh, she don't half look like her dad, poor thing." Stuff like that. And it was just like, and he'd say to my middle one, "Oh, you've got your mum's attitude," as if it was a bad thing. And I was just like, what the hell? Why is that a bad thing? Now I recognise it's not, but when you've got it 24/7, mentally it pulls you down. Mentally it pulls you down. And stuff. I remember I was exactly the same, sweet, exactly the same, holding it all in, not saying anything. I remember one day, like, because I was a working mum as well, so I was working 8 till 10, so 8 a.m. till 10 p.m. some nights. My contracted hours were 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., but there were some nights where I had to work till 10 p.m. I was the administrator for a whole branch of trucks. I nearly said the name of the business then. And basically, I remember being moaned at. I'm never there for my kids. I need to be there more for my kids, rah, rah, rah. And then basically something happened. So I had to leave work. And now I'm working from home because obviously I have a social services contract saying that I'm not allowed a full-time job. So I work from home, which also my eldest has now come my full-time job as well, sort of. So I now work from home. And I get, "Oh, she's nothing but a bum. She's so lazy. She can't do this." So it's like, how do I win? And I think that's the thing. You need to decide whether you cut them off so you can win mentally, like I did. In the end, I just went, "I don't need your negativity. I know I'm an awesome person. I know I'm brilliant. Stuff you. My kids are happy." And that's one thing that really riles them up, by the way. If you want it, it really riles them up when your kids are happy. Really riles them up. Really does. Like, when your kids are your world, that's the card that fell out. Really does rile them up. Oh, you're in exactly the same situation as me. Oh my gods and goddesses. Yeah. You're in exactly the same situation as me. Exactly the same. Um, I wasn't paying that much. I was paying about 800 quid a month. Yeah, we had exactly the same situation. And then they go on about, well, I'm feeding them, I'm doing this. Yeah. Oh, you're in exactly the same situation as me. See, for me, the school called SS. So that is how I got out of it. The school called SS for me. So social services got involved because I went up the school one day and I looked really, really like shit, basically. So they called SS. There's a bit more to this story. I can't go into it fully because it involves other people. But they called SS, and that's how I got away. Without I'll praise social services up. I am one of the weirdos that praise social services up. I didn't have a good social worker at the start, but a couple of the teachers got involved, and I will praise them up. I will say they helped me out massively to get away from the situation I was in. But yeah, you're in exactly the same situation. Exactly the same. Like, and they lie to other people. They'll be like, oh, she's not doing anything for me. Oh, I'm doing this. I'm going doing this. I'm doing that. She's not doing anything for me. She isn't helping me at all. And you're like, what the fuck? Like, what? 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 What the fuck? So I just like, yeah. So I was really pleased with SS. So like, no wonder you miss your nana. Oh, bless you. No, see, that's not a mum. See, this is a thing. No, I had the same thing. I had, I'm going to be honest with you here. One of my family members used their friend that was a copper to come to my door and file harassment. And I says, I've got the evidence, mate. If I want to file harassment, I can. And I still have that evidence to this day. I was like, if I want to file harassment, I can. I says, what are you doing on my doorstep? I says, can I actually see? Yeah. I says, can I see the actual crime number? And he went, I went, so you've come here as friends? And he went, no, there's definitely a crime being reported. I went, can I have the crime number then? I says, because social services will need to see it. And he was like, and I literally just went, I says, you're here as his friend. I says, you can see my kids are well. You can see my house is spotless. You can see they're fed well. I says, you're here as their friend. I went, I suggest now you walk out my door and I won't take this higher. And he just went, what? I went, I will be reporting it to social services and they can do what they want with it. I says, but I suggest you walk out this door now. My kids were sobbing, thinking I was going to be arrested. Absolutely sobbing, because that's basically what he come in and said. And I was like, and also the emotional trauma they've and you've caused my children, I says, needs to be reported to social services. And he was like, well, fortunately, you've got no evidence of it, because he actually turned his camera off. So that's how I knew there was something dodgy. And I literally went, actually, there is. And he went, excuse me. And I went, before you walked in, I set my phone up. I says, my phone's been on my mantelpiece recording the whole time. I'm such a naughty person. You have to play them at their game. Don't know, sweetheart, but you have to play them at their game. You have to play them at their game. Yeah. Social services, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. But do you know what? While I'm doing shit and I'm doing bad, and I'll admit that I am at the minute, these people are getting awards for best neighbours. They're getting awards for everything. And I sit there and I'm like, how come it feels like us with good hearts? Yeah, they've done exactly the same to us. Oh, you're in the same situation. Walk, walk. You need to walk. You need to walk. Honestly, you really do need to so walk. Honestly, sweet. I cannot believe you're in exactly the same situation as us. It's rare to find that. No wonder your mental health's doing bad. Bless you, sweet. Right, my lovelies, I do have to go. I've got a lot to do. Danny, you're more than welcome to give me a message, sweet, and I'll message back, sweet, and we can continue this. Don't it? It really does. Oh, me and you have a good gossip when I get back down. Thank you all for joining me. Sorry about my little rant at the end, telling a bit too much information about my own life. But maybe that'll actually make me more likable. So yeah, thank you all so much for joining. And don't forget, guys, keep sparkling.